Welcome to part 6 of Star Wars The Force Unleashed. And as you can see, Starkiller is meditating. But wait a minute, I thought only the Jedi do that. Since when do the Sith do it?
Yeah, they do it. How else are they?
Yeah, never mind. I think the Sith do it because I remember Chancellor Palpatine doing it in an episode of the Clone Wars because, he's also secretly the Emperor. I mean, he's secretly Darth Sidious and whatnot. And
the series' worst kept secret.
There is but one more test. Defeated an old man and an outcast. By the way, guys, what do you think of Matt Sloan as Darth Vader?
Originally, okay. Honestly, when I first heard this voice, I thought it was James Earl Jones. I think it does an excellent.
Yeah, I think it does a pretty good impression.
I only noticed the differences till somebody pointed them out, and now I see the difference. Now I can tell the difference, but it is very subtle. So that is excellent voice acting, in my opinion.
I recognize these people. I think. Yeah, I think I remember that.
This is Shakti.
This is Shakti. This is Jedi Master Shakti and her apprentice Maris Brood.
She didn't die.
This game is non-canon. Remember?
Yeah.
Right. Shakti was, of course, a member of the Jedi Council. She's actually technically was in the movies, but just as a background character. Maris Brood, okay. I'm pretty sure, was created just for this game. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
And a fun fact: in this game, Shakti is voiced by the same person who voices Wonder Woman in the Justice League animated series.
Oh my God! Yep. I love her.
Yep. Now that you mention it, I do.
Why didn't I recognize her voice?
Yeah. Now that you it's pretty much. Yeah, it's the exact. It is so easy to tell now that you mention it.
I just remember her from Justice League and Jack and Daxter. Really.
Yeah.
Those are games I need to play.
Also, Starkiller actually wears some sort of jungle-like uniform, kind of something similar to what Shakti was wearing. In terms of males anyway. But I'm still using the Sith robe costume because I just think it looks cooler.
We'll be seeing Starkiller's costume for this level in cutscenes.
At the end of the part, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because all the CG cutscenes are pre-rendered. Like there are some cutscenes that use the in-game graphics, and some cutscenes that use pre-rendered graphics and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I'm still upgrading. And excuse me.
You just like dark characters, don't you, Seth?
Yeah.
Well, black is my favorite color.
Oh.
Let's see. How many characters do I like who wear black? Let's see.
All of them.
No, not all of them. There's the obvious one, which is Darth Vader. There's Shadow the Hedgehog. There's I guess you can count Starkiller.
Batman.
Oh yeah, there's Batman.
You like Neo?
Oh, he's never seen you never seen The Matrix, have you?
Oh,
no,
get on that. Get on that, Batman. If you like characters in black, you'll love
it. And if you like action.
Let me tell you this. My two favorite video game characters of all time don't exactly wear black because one of them being Meta Knight, and he does have a dark appearance, but he doesn't really wear black. He's mainly blue and has a purple cape. He does.
Hold up. What about Adam? What about Adam from Ruby, right?
Oh.
There's Blake. There's Blake from Ruby. There's Blake.
I like Blake, but
Adam's not exactly a very good person.
Yeah.
I mean, of course he's a horrible person, but
he's an abusive boyfriend.
His design is just really
honestly
cool.
the only dark character I found interesting in Ruby so far was Raven, who is Yang's mother.
And also a deranged psychopath.
Yeah. But at least she seems to have a personality, unlike Adam.
Adam does have a personality, and that's spiteful, evil jerkwad.
He's not a very good personality.
Adam is just a typical I'm a bad guy jerkwad type of guy.
I don't know about that. I could go into details as to why Adam I feel like is a more developed character than that, but that'll take a while.
He's no Roman. He's no Roman.
Roman. No Roman at all.
Plus, I think Raven just looks cooler. But anyway.
Oh, yeah. Raven. Yeah, Raven does look way cooler.
Yeah.
And anyway, going back to Star Wars, we're at what's probably the biggest area in the Felucia level. It's this ginormous circle with so many different floors, and this actually takes a bit for me to get around. So I'm going to be spending a few minutes in this area, but there's also going to be some editing spiced in here and there.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, these Felucians, the enemies we're fighting, they are no joke.
Yeah.
Like these blue guys are nothing to write home about, but when you get into the other ones,
yeah.
And these enemies tend to swarm. These enemies tend to swarm you, so everybody becomes a problem in this planet.
Especially the red shaman Felucians.
Oh yeah, the red ones. Yeah.
Those are the most annoying, especially since they can teleport and get away from you so easily.
They also buff some of the enemies, right?
I don't know.
Oh wait, no. That's the gold ones. The gold ones buff people, I think.
I know the red ones kind of shield the blue ones.
Yeah. The red ones shield
And the Felucian warriors are apparently, according to Starkiller, they're apparently strong in the Force. So
the reason why is because they're actually plants.
I'm talking. Wait, the Felucians? The Felucian warriors.
Yeah, they're plant-like.
I swear they were trained by Shakti in terms of
No. That's not necessarily it. They're just naturally connected to the Force because, like, the Force is, living through is a thing that flows through all living things, right? And the planet is one giant plant. So and the residents are also plants, so they're hypersensitive to the Force.
Yeah, I always did think it was pretty cool, and I fell there, so that's why I edited in that transition. Also this Felucia area, if you've seen episode 3 Revenge of the Sith, you probably remember this as the place where Commander Bly killed Aayla Secura.
Mm-hmm.
And Felucia was also a map you can fight on in Star Wars Battlefront 2, so that's another reason why I remember it.
Yeah, I think that's where most people remember this planet from.
Yeah, and Malcolm, are you there?
Malcolm.
Malcolm.
Da, 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 da.
Because people, that's the joke. Whenever we lose someone in a call, we make that Metal Gear reference. That's kind of a running gag for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's.
Oh, he seems to have left the room for a second.
Oh, I
Probably,
see.
yeah.
I can hear a little bit from his call. His call's still on.
Yeah, thankfully.
Yeah.
So anyway, let's see. What else is there to talk about? Oh man, what else?
Hey Seth, could you screen share with me? My dad actually called me while he was still on the road. Basically, he's in Savannah right now, so that's pretty cool.
Cool.
Did you really pause the video, by the way?
No, he called me in the middle like the video while I was playing. But yeah.
Okay, that explains it. Well,
we're at 8:25, 8:26.
Oh no, you screen. No, it's screen sharing. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm screen sharing. Oh crap! I accidentally paused the video for a bit. Damn it. Well, I shouldn't be too far behind.
Oh.
It's cool.
8:37, 8:38,
8:39, 8:40.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. But anyway, I'm taking a bit too much time in this area. I'm just trying to collect all the holocrons because not only for what could potentially have lightsaber crystals, but more importantly, Force experience points, because I'm trying to get as many new abilities as quickly as possible throughout the game. So that's why
definitely.
That's why I'm constantly searching for these holocrons. I need all the experience I can get.
I think you got all the ones on the stage.
It's the same. Yeah, it's the same thing with Final Fantasy 15. I did all of the side quests.
All of them?
Or I got to like this. Yeah, I literally did all of them.
How many side quests are there in total?
Enough to fill in more than 100 hours.
150, I think, would be a good estimate. 150. If you count like the monster quest, it's like probably more than 300.
Yeah,
but yeah,
for me, like my clock in was like at was 120 hours, and I didn't do all the side quests.
Yeah,
I was doing all the hunts.
But
Hey guys, Hey guys, I just figured out another Star Wars topic we could talk about. If you guys don't mind me bringing it up now.
Sure.
We are playing a Star Wars game, so.
All right, so here's a good question for all of you, and because I'm pretty sure all of you have played at least one. What is your all-time favorite Star Wars video game by far?
The only Star Wars video game I ever played was the Lego Star Wars trilogy.
That was my first.
Same. Yeah, same.
That was my first Lego. That was, believe it or not, that was my very first Star Wars game, and that's actually what got me into Star Wars in general. Like I knew about the movies back then. I just never was interested in them because I would only sit down and watch the action and then leave the room whenever there was someone talking. But nowadays I can actually appreciate story and whatnot. But yeah, it was actually the video games that got me into watching the movies and whatnot. And anyway, Scott, what's your favorite Star Wars video game?
Let's see. Probably, maybe the Lego Star Wars as well.
You too, huh? All right. Well, I guess Will has something new to talk about. Will, what's your favorite Star Wars game?
Definitely not Lego Star Wars. So
I get it. You hate the Lego games. Now, what's your favorite real Star Wars game?
All right, it's actually torn between two in particular. Like, I'm kind of torn between the previously mentioned Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy, and Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic.
Those are good choices.
Yeah, like Old Republic being, the game that put BioWare on the freaking map. So, and when it comes to Jedi Knight Jedi Academy being the game that was the closest to the movies as of now. So, while also having a ton of references to the expanded universe, like in the comics and stuff.
By the way, guys, I could speaking of Jedi Knight.
Yes? Sorry, I forgot to say my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that dancing Star Wars game, you know.
Star Wars.
Kinect
Star Wars.
Solo.
I'm kidding.
I feel like a star. I can't
I'm
stop
kidding.
myself.
Okay.
You're kidding.
I'm kidding. It's Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. That was one of the first games I got on Xbox 360, and yeah, I'm sorry I haven't.
hate all of you.
You don't hate me though because actually, come to think of it, I didn't mention my favorite Star Wars game yet.
Oh, that's true.
Let's see. That's actually a good question. What is my favorite Star Wars game?
Star Wars. Not kidding.
It's not Lego Star Wars. I would probably have to say either one of the Jedi Knight games or one of the Battlefront games. I'm torn between those two. So it's either Battlefront 2 or Elite Squadron or Jedi Knight Jedi Academy.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those games. I also liked the Revenge of the Sith beat 'em up for the PS2. That was a good one. In fact, if you liked the Force Unleashed, you'll actually like the Revenge of the Sith beat 'em up. Although just like the Force Unleashed, the Revenge of the Sith video game still has a lot to be desired.
How about a Star Wars game that was originally reviewed by JonTron?
I have played and beaten Super Star Wars, but only because I used save states and whatnot.
I don't think many people would blame you for that because those games are infamously hard.
Yeah.
And your thoughts on the? I know I haven't, but what are your thoughts on the Star Wars Kinect games?
Do we need to mention? Does anyone have a different opinion than the other?
Bad.
Really?
Yeah,
actually,
bad.
it's funny you say that because I think Will and I actually played the demo of that together at one point.
I hated
it. We also played Sonic Free Riders. You remember that, Grand old
I
time?
hated that even more.
We get it. Kinect sucks, and I agree.
No.
Xbox One better with Kinect.
better with Kinect, you say? Ha!
Is Mass Effect 3 better with Kinect?
I still cannot believe you could play Mass Effect 3 with Kinect.
All it is shouting at saying Liara to do singularity and stuff like that. Having your party members do certain abilities. That's it.
Once I get those games for Xbox One, I now know they're backwards compatible. Well, I never got a chance to play them. I've only seen playthroughs, but I really want to make me
playable yet. I don't think 2 and 3 are playable yet.
No. You actually got to double check. I think. Yeah, they were just like recently added, but yeah.
Okay, because that's a good thing because those games are fantastic.
Yeah, I don't.
I would say
all 3 of them are on now.
Well, I would say 2 and 3 are fantastic. 1's okay.
One's
guys,
okay.
Yeah,
all
one's
you guys,
okay. It's worth playing.
All you guys talking about Mass Effect and
hey, it's space. It's space themed.
Yeah, it's space
opera.
It's space, but
they're both space operas.
But it's Mass Effect.
Frontier.
But Mass Effect doesn't have swords, and I like swords more than
Well, no, there is a character with a katana. There is a katana. There is a character with a katana.
Really?
Yeah. There's a ninja actually.
Yeah. But yeah, space operas. It's all the same. It's all the same.
Yeah, and the only BioWare game I have played were the obvious ones, Knights of the Old Republic, as well as its sequel, Knights of the Old Republic 2, and of course Sonic Chronicles. Yeah, the people behind Knights of the Old Republic did Sonic Chronicles,
and they didn't care.
I remember
except for the writing. The writing was one of the only good things about Chronicles.
Yeah.
But I remember something about Mass Effect from the honest trailer, from the intro. But basically, they said from the European gaming company who sold their souls to the American devil. And
I think it was the Canadian RPG gods who sold their soul to the American gaming devil.
Well, wouldn't you say that Canada is actually part of America as well?
It's the same continent, but it's not the same country.
I know.
Which is worse, EA or Activision?
Oh, EA.
No.
Probably EA. Although, ironically, I am looking forward to their new Battlefront 2 game. It looks like it's fixing all the problems I had with their first Battlefront game.
I hope it's fun this time. I really.
Oh yeah, my problem.
It's showing more promise. Like for example, unlike the first one, they're actually bringing back the different classes thing that the previous Battlefront games had.
I'll give it a shot. I'll give the game a shot. I'll say that.
As long as they make it fun. I just want to make. Yeah. I just want to play all the characters, have fun with the game.
I'm sure it will be
use
fun.
all the heroes this time.
Yeah, they seem to be giving the heroes a bigger focus this time because there's going to be more than just more than just 2 lightsaber wielders because they clearly did not care about the lightsaber combat for the first Battlefront game.
Mm-hmm.
Like the only 2 lightsaber characters in that game were Vader and Luke.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh my god. Is that a Gorlick?
No, it's a Rancor. It's the same monster that tried killing Luke Skywalker in Return of the Jedi, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. This planet's infested with them.
Is that Sarlacc?
No. Oh, actually...
There is a Sarlacc on this planet. There is a Sarlacc, and we will be seeing the Sarlacc later in this part.
It's definitely a sight.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Wait, I don't know if I want to see... Are we going to see, like, the full thing?
Well, we are going to be seeing a lot of it in this game. Wink, wink. A lot more than you may want to.
By the way, going back on the topic of this game, please tell me I'm not the only one who thought this, but whenever you do like a quick time event, I'm just imagining like a doorbell sound effect every time you get it right.
Oh,
yeah, because like Sonic Unleashed did that, right?
Yeah.
That's the joke. Yeah.
That game loved QTEs almost as much as God of War and Bayonetta.
Oh my god. You know what? Oh man. Da 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 da.
Don't.
I won't.
Are you doing like the boss music?
No, that was the main battle theme for the Werehog that plays every time for every stage.
Except for Eggman Land.
Oh yeah, except for Eggman Land.
Yeah, I'm glad for that. Oh my God, Lucas!
God
I know
damn
what
it,
you're
Lucas.
playing.
Why?
Turn that off. Turn that off.
I kind of thought it was. I mean, I thought it's jazzy. I like jazzy music. Stylish.
Anyway.
But yeah, I love jazz too. But oh boy,
I
did
don't
it
want
get
to hear it
old.
every.
I kind of. I mean, like it's like Persona 5. It's like jazzy and stylish.
No. Persona 5's funk was good.
Okay.
It had
Yeah.
memorability to it. It fit the mood every single time. And they
It
did,
totally
and it
did.
wasn't the only battle theme you heard. You also heard a bunch of other fights for like mini bosses and stuff.
Okay,
But
just for the sake of staying on topic, I'm going to throw Jazz out of the house again. Hope you guys get that reference because I do.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
that's
the
a
one.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air reference.
Yep, you got it.
You
That's it.
watched the fresh. You did have a childhood.
Well, hold on a second. Let me finish. I didn't watch it when I was young, but I did watch some episodes with my sister because I know she really loves that show. But I didn't watch that. I didn't watch that many episodes. I only saw about 3 or 4 full episodes.
All right, but you're never truly a fan unless you memorize the theme song.
No,
This
this
is
is
the
the story.
story
All
all
about how
my life got turned upside down.
If you like it, take a minute. Just sit right there. I'll tell you how I became a prince of a town called Bel Air.
All right, you can show me the rest later. You can show me the rest later.
I don't know the full song. I just know the opening.
All
But
right.
anyway,
In West Philadelphia, born and raised.
On the playground.
Anyway,
most
well,
of
Here's
my
that
guess
Rancor.
what? Look
Not
at
Rancor,
the background. Guess what? We're seeing the Sarlacc there.
Oh, that's the, wait. Is that the full thing?
No, those are
that's
just
tentacles.
those are just
really
the
big.
Those are just
Sarlacc.
tentacles.
Oh. Okay. That's well. Okay.
Don't worry, we'll be seeing
This
more
is
of
gonna
it
be
later.
one
in this
interesting
playthrough.
anime.
Anyway, the trick for
Tentac-
fighting the trick for
tentacles
fighting
in
against
anime
Shocktee.
lead to one thing only.
The
Yeah,
best trick
totally.
the best advice I can use for fighting Shakti is using force repulse as much as you can.
Mhm.
Because
Because there's a bunch of explosives on the ground, right?
yeah, and if Shakti happens to land on one of them, then you can do some extra damage to her. And oh boy, another quick time event. And yep, what is right? She happens to have command over the Sarlacc.
Oh.
This is cool.
Yeah, this is pretty
Okay.
cool.
Kind of gross because it's Sarlacc, but yeah.
You know, I feel
The
like
giant Sarlacc is really cool in my
You
opinion.
know, Seth. I want to ask you something. Imagine this was like another side project for Star Wars. If this were a live-action movie.
Jeezums.
Well, George Lucas was involved with this game, so I can potentially see it happening.
I'd love to see that.
Anyway. Yeah, just look at me tearing apart this. He's just tearing apart the Sarlacc with its
You're
leg.
tearing me apart, Lisa.
I don't get it.
The Room.
Oh,
the
God.
worst movie
Never
ever
happened.
I did not
created.
kill her. I did not.
Oh, hi, Mark.
How's the sex life? Oh, I don't.
Okay. Now, this line that Shakti is about to say in a few seconds, I remember it strictly because it was said in the trailer right here. That is true. The Sith always betray one another, especially if you play Knights of the Old Republic.
Yeah.
Have you seen the movies even? It's
Yeah,
so easy.
Yeah, the Sith are just nothing but just killing each other. Like, man.
And then
From
she
absolute
decides to
power
commit
and whatnot.
suicide.
Yeah.
I love that shot of Starkiller igniting his lightsaber there because he was just like, "Oh, you want some more?" or something like that.
You want to die next? Okay.
Yeah, and the Felucians just walk away because they clearly have no point in trying to attack Starkiller anymore when their master's already dead.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they can't really change anything. So yeah.
Part 7?
But
Yeah,
What?
part 7.
Part 7.
that's the end of part 6. So tune in for part 7. See you then.
All right.
Bye.